What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and today I want to show you two different Fluffal combos utilizing a bunch of different Fluffal and Frightfur cards, because I think Fluffals actually have a pretty high skill cap. There's a lot of really easy OTKs that you can do. There's also a ton of different once per turn effects and weird interactions. So I wanted to make this combo video to show off a couple of those interactions that you can maybe find OTKs that you didn't know existed before watching this video. Like I said, both of them are going to utilize different cards. I'll go through them step by step and tell you how much damage it does. And yeah, let's just get started. The first one is a 3-card combo using Polymerization, Fluffal Dog, and Edgem Chain. So first, you're going to normal summon Dog, use its search effect to grab Fluffal Cat to your hand. Next, you're going to use Polymerization, fusing Cat and Chain. I guess I'll just move the graveyard over there. For Frightfur Kraken. This triggers Cat and Chain, so the Cat will add the Polymerization back to your hand, and then the Chain will add a Frightfur Fusion to your hand. From here, you can use Kraken's effect to get rid of an opponent's monster. It doesn't really matter because you're going to get rid of this one on the field, so you don't have to worry about not being able to attack directly or whatever. But yeah, if they have a monster at this point, you'd use this Kraken to get rid of it. Next, you're going to use the Polymerization you added back to fuse these two and summon Frightfur Sabretooth. When it's summoned, it will bring back the Kraken from the grave, and that's why it doesn't matter that you use its effect earlier, because it doesn't remember that you used it. And then you can use Frightfur Fusion to banish pretty much whatever. We'll just say Cat and Saber, or Cat and Chain, I mean, and that'll summon a second Kraken. So basically what happens is you have 2 double attackers and a Sabretooth. They all have 400 boosts. So in total, that is 13,200 damage off of 3 cards, and you were able to get rid of an opponent's monster. I would say this is a pretty standard interaction as well. Using Kraken to get rid of a card and then bringing it back with Sabretooth is probably the linchpin of the strategy going forward. And also Chain searching Frightfur Fusion is pretty ridiculous. And this would also be even crazier if Frightfur Patchwork was in the game, because that would then search Edgem Sabers and regular Polymerization, so you don't have to actually have the Cat. But yeah, I'll clean this up and then we'll go to the next combo. Alright, so the next combo is a bit more complicated. It takes one more card to do, but I think it shows some other interactions that weren't really available in a really straightforward hand like the 3-card one that we showed earlier. You definitely won't always draw the straightforward hands, and this one actually has a lot more firepower in terms of getting through your opponent's board, so I think it's a more realistic combo instead of just the normal 3-card one. Anyway, though, if you open Sabers, Penguin, Owl, and Chain, and I know that sounds pretty crazy, but I realize that any one of these could be like Dog, and you could have Brilliant Fusion, and like you're drawing a bunch of cards in this deck with Toy Vendor and a Penguin in this case, so it's not unlikely that you'll see these types of hands that just have a lot of different monsters in them. Anyway, first, you're going to normal summon Owl. That grabs Polymerization from your deck, and then you're going to activate Polymerization using Penguin and Sabers to summon Frightfur Tiger. This triggers a couple effects. So it triggers Tiger to pop 2 cards. And at this point, if you had a Toy Vendor, you could pop that as well to extend your combo. But it also triggers Penguin to draw 2 and discard 1. So you destroy 2 with Tiger, and then Penguin. It doesn't really matter what we'll draw. We'll just put them face down to show the card advantage. And then you're going to discard Edgem Chain. That triggers Chain's ability to search Frightfur Fusion once again. And then from there, you're going to activate Frightfur Fusion, banishing the Penguin, Sabers, and Owl from your field to summon Frightfur Wolf. So from here, you now have a lot of banished cards. You just have the Chain left in grave. You've drawn 2 cards that could be any other OTK enablers. But basically, you have a Tiger and a Wolf. Because of Tiger's ability, they both have 600 more attack, and Wolf can attack 3 times. In total, you've popped 2 cards, and you can do 10,300 damage with this. I know it's less damage than the last one, but like I said, I think it's important knowing all the combos in the stack, or all the interactions, as opposed to just the really straightforward ones. Using Chain is really good, and discarding it with Penguin is really good as well, so I wanted to show that combo off as well, even if it's not as flashy for a thumbnail, if you're saying 10,000 damage instead of 13,000. But yeah, that was 2 Fluffal combos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.